Welcome to His Side Narratives. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And tell us what you felt after listening to today's story. Tonight, we dive into a story that reminds us how fragile love can be, how easily trust can shatter, and how silence sometimes speaks louder than words. It was supposed to be a beautiful evening, their anniversary dinner, candles flickering, the sound of quiet music, the kind of night that makes you feel like time has paused. But for him, time was about to break. She sat across from him, elegant as ever, her hands wrapped around the glass of wine, her eyes distant. He could feel the distance, the kind that no touch or conversation could close. For weeks, she had been different, colder, quieter, her laughter shorter, her words more calculated. He noticed, of course. Men like him always notice. But they hope that maybe it's just stress or work or something that will pass. But that night, it didn't pass. It arrived. She looked at him and said, "You're not my type anymore." Simple words, casually spoken like she was discussing the weather. But for him, it was an earthquake under calm skies. He didn't argue, didn't cry. He just sat there, letting her words replay in his mind like a slow echo. The waiter arrived with dessert, and she smiled, that polite, detached smile people wear when they've already moved on inside. He nodded, paid the bill, and they walked out together, but worlds apart. Outside, the city lights blurred through his tears he refused to let fall. He wanted to ask her why. When did it change? Was it something he did, or something he didn't? But deep down, he knew. Love doesn't always end with a reason. Sometimes it just fades, quietly, like a song no one hums anymore. In the weeks that followed, he kept replaying that moment, wondering how love that once felt infinite could suddenly run out. He found himself deleting old photos, avoiding their favorite songs, learning to live in silence again. Yet, in that silence, something changed. He began to find pieces of himself, pieces he had buried while trying to keep her happy. He started walking in the mornings again, reading, even cooking, small things, but they felt like steps toward breathing again. Time didn't heal him overnight, but it taught him something deeper, that love isn't about who stays the longest. It's about who teaches you what you deserve. She taught him heartbreak, yes, but also self-worth. Months later, he saw her again by chance, laughing with someone new. For a moment, it stung, but then he realized he wasn't angry. He just smiled and walked away. Because closure isn't a conversation, it's peace. So if you've ever been where he was, sitting across from someone who's already gone, remember, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is stay silent, pay the bill, and let go. This was today's story on His Side Narratives. If you've ever experienced love that turned into a lesson, share your story in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more stories. Because every ending has meaning, and every man has his side.